On November 13, 2022, 4 students at the University of Idaho were brutally murdered in their apartment complex during the early morning hours between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. They were believed to have been killed by a Rambo-style knife while they were asleep in their 3-floored student home. But although we know how they were killed, who was actually responsible still remains unknown. Authorities aren't even sure if it was one person or multiple people who committed the murders. But the victims were Ethan Chapin, Madison Mogen, Zaina Kernadle, and Kaylee Gonsalves, all 21 or younger at the time of their deaths. In this video, we'll uncover all known details of the case, so stay tuned until the end to find out the latest theories on what happened. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. They had spent the night at a local bar called the Corner Club before the group returned back to their house. They had all supposedly gone to bed, when shortly after, they were attacked. When the police arrived on the scene, they found Madison Mogen, Zaina Kernadle, Kaylee Gonsalves, and Ethan Chapin all dead from stab wounds. Although some of the specific details are still unclear, it's said that Madison Mogen and Kaylee Gonsalves both had defensive wounds on their hands that indicated that they fought for their lives before succumbing to their injuries. After more than a week of investigation, there are still no leads at all and the case is still an ongoing investigation. But despite that, there have still been quite a few theories circulating online about what may have happened, none of which have been confirmed yet. There's been talk that it could be someone close to the victims who had some sort of emotional motive, like a family member, friend, or co-worker, since there were no signs of forced entry and their dog didn't even bark at all. So because of that, it's assumed that the dog might have actually known the killer beforehand. It could also be an inside job from someone with access to their student's house and personal belongings. It's also said that whoever did this was not just targeting these 4 students but all of the other students as well, in the sense that they may have wanted to make everyone feel unsafe on campus and in their homes nearby. But the part that makes this case so crazy is the fact that there has been absolutely no evidence found and no advances in the case whatsoever. The authorities have no idea who it might be. There isn't any dashcam footage of the killer, there isn't any front door camera footage, and it seems as if the killer just vanished into the night without leaving anything behind at all. And during all of this, the dog didn't bark, the neighbors didn't hear anything, and there were even people in the basement at the time who had no idea what went on upstairs until the morning after. How could someone brutally murder 4 separate students, while they were all together in such a small space, without anyone else even noticing at all? Since the murders, the University of Idaho has made it a top priority to protect students on campus. They've increased patrols, security measures, and safety precautions to ensure that no one will ever have to experience what Ethan, Madison, Zaina, and Kaylee did ever again. This is one of the first serial killers on a university campus in the USA since 1999, and the University of Idaho is doing everything in its power to make sure this never happens again. It has been less than 2 weeks since the murders took place and it's already had a huge impact not only on the University of Idaho, but every other university nationwide as well. The families have also spoken up about what's happened as well. Kaylee's sister, Olivia, was in disbelief and said, "My sister did everything right. She went out in the buddy system, Ubered out, stopped and got food, Ubered home, let their dog out to go potty, and then they locked their house up. They did everything right and this still happened." The Gonsalves family also left a warning to the killer saying to whoever is responsible, "We will find you. We will stop you. The pain you've caused has fueled our hatred and sealed your fate. Justice will be served." But again, after more than a week and a half of investigating, there still haven't been any advances in the case and the authorities are still unsure of who it might be. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for updates on this case. And also, let us know who you think it might be, down in the comments below.